Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jakey here for another reaction, and today I'm reacting to The Bad Batch Season 2 Episode 2. Now, where we left off in the first episode of Season 2, the gang's sort of back at it, back doing their thing. We have Omega, she's growing up. She's not adult yet, but she's young adult from what I can see, still sort of like determined to still be, you know, part of everything and loves the life I think that she's in right now, but getting the vibe that not vibe, Hunter doesn't want her to have this life and wants them to retire on an island somewhere, all of them. But then you have Echo and the like saying we can do so much more. We can do so much more than what we're thinking, that you're thinking. Sid was like, right, Kate, listen, there's a job, it's Dooku's palace, I need you to go and rob this place, at least stuff around if you can, then we're set. We're done, probably. And then Hunter was like, nah, I'm alright, thanks. And then everyone was like, no, we're doing it. So it's a vote, we're doing it. So yeah, they've gone to Dooku's palace. Is it palace? It is palace, isn't it? Anyway, gone to Dooku's house. and the Empire was taking everything. They've tried to take some stuff. We've got separated. Hunter and hold on. Oh my god, hold on. I have forgotten his name. I was meant to call him Brawler. Hold on. Hold on, I need to pause this whilst I think. Wrecker. I just shouted Wrecker there whilst I was off camera when I remembered. Brawler! So Hunter and Wrecker it was in Dooku's main room, and the troopers were all over him, and Wrecker jumped up and down on the lift and they fell. They plummeted. Probably to their death, but more than likely not. And Omega, Echo, and Tech on the actual ship that's bringing it. Well, what was on the ship? We're bringing all the stuff away. They're about to steal some stuff. Troopers start attacking them. They've decided to release all the containers, and they're now falling back down to the earth, waiting for thrusters to kick in, and screaming. So that's where we were left off. It was a nice start to the season. It just, I think it needed another, you know, like that's what I think. So that's what this was the second episode I think made before. So obviously it might be a 2-part, could be a 3-part, could be a 4-part. Could tell a story all the way through the season. Who knows? I dare it. People have already complained about the season, but yeah. So I'm just gonna jump into this now, guys. So yeah, I was about to do my outro. I'm very tired. I've just woken up from my night shift. It's very tiring. So yeah, so I am going to do this, guys. So I hope I enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. And if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That'd be superb. We're not far from 1k subs. Hopefully by the time this comes out, I'm at 1k. I'm literally like 2 off. And it actually went to 1k for a bit, but because I don't release things often, it then dropped down then again, because I think people are like, oh, this content's good, and then like, this isn't enough content, and they leave. So again, this is just a hobby for me, but I'm like a couple away from 1k, so I really would appreciate if you did subscribe. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you on the other side. Here we go. I think I was somewhat on. I think I was just a wee bit early, but the ruins of war. Oh shit! Here we are, plummeted down to the earth. Thrusters would be good about now.
The re-increased thrusters should engage soon.
If they don't, we're all dead.
Yeah, that process. Oh, here we go. The process has already started, so there's nothing you can do about it. But here we go. Look, let's go. Look, the thrusters are actually sick.
Told ya.
It's great technology.
Our way out is down. Oh, I knew you were gonna say
Oh. Oh boy, he doesn't like heights. Why would we do this to him?
Trek back to
Using an alternate mode of transport, my calculations have us crashing towards the upper forest region of the planet.
Crashing? Yeah. Oh, I would hang on the edge like that. So Oh, they would do that, because if it falls again, probably the thrusters won't come into play again.
Other than some of Wrecker's attempted landings.
That's mean.
We are. Get out of sight and lay low. Once we get to the Marauder, we'll come for you. Roger that.
Are we going to take any of the loot, guys? There we go. See, we have to be smart about this. Our weight is a thing.
What's happening? Tick!
Oh! Tech?
Are you okay?
My left femur has been fractured by approximately 150 kilograms
Oh,
of pressure.
Tech.
So, no.
As I say, buddy, sometimes you don't have to just
I'll go up top and scope
go
it
into so much detail. You can just go, my leg is fucked.
Oh, great.
What do you see out there?
We still haven't landed.
Jesus Christ. He looks tiny on that thing.
The container, it's unlikely the thieves who infiltrated the cargo ship survived the crash.
Well,
Want confirmation.
there we go.
Captain Wilco,
Wilco's on this shit. Why is that so funny? Why was him so gangly so funny?
We have.
Yes, yeah, Echo, sorry, Omega, get some loot.
We can't leave without the war chest.
We don't have time. We need to get away from here and find.
We have time. We need that motherfudging money. That's not the face of someone that's gonna not... Is it that's gonna leave that behind? That's the face of someone that's... I'm coming back later for this.
Com channels are being monitored.
Who's monitoring us?
They're being followed. Don't move.
I'm not.
Thank God we
Who
got
are
him.
you? What are you doing here?
The name's Romar.
He could be working.
Romar.
Me? Aren't you working for the Empire?
Us?
We do not have.
Where's the nearest place to take shelter?
Well, it's a little hard to think with her pointing that thing at me.
Oh, put one in his foot. Or
Much
stop
appreciated.
aiming at him.
But sorry to say there's no shelter.
I suspect it is your domicile.
How did you do
Take us
Just,
there.
yeah, just don't ask, just bring us there. We got weapons.
Looks like I don't have much say in the matter.
Exactly that. We have weapons, you don't! Hopefully he's nice. Let's hope he's nice.
eyes on half of the ejected
And he isn't like gonna rat us out.
sign of the thieves, but we
Divide the search and recovery squads. 50 containers were released. I want eyes on all 50.
I was wondering if they were actually gonna go after the containers. I wonder if they have signals on them.
perimeter secured.
We'll box in these rogues.
This guy's all about business. I hate him.
We're gonna need to break through their ranks. How many explosives do you have? Nothing will do any damage.
What?
Smoke bombs.
What? Why are you... Oh, you know what? It's supposed to be a stealth mission, that's why. I was about to go, you always have fucking explosive stuff.
Thanks. Now you're talking.
There we go. Now we have something that will explode other things.
So, what you're telling me is that your rogue clones, running from the Empire's clones, who used to be the Republic's clones,
We're telling them everything.
You finally got it right.
we make do.
We?
And the other survivors who fled the destruction.
Now that Tech is safe, let's head back to the container and get as much of the war chest as we can. We have to complete the mission.
Guess you're more like those other clones than you think. I'd
Oh,
stay
you
away from that
bitch.
cursed war chest if I... You think Dooku funded his war effort by only stealing from outside worlds? No.
He stole
took
from his own
us,
people.
His own people.
There's enough in that container for all of us.
I want none of it.
It's cursed. Have you not heard? It's soaked in the blood of his
And
people
the same goes
and
for you.
others.
Your mission is to keep an eye on the old man.
Roger.
Thank you for, you know, keeping an eye on him, because that he was a little bit not suspicious, but he wasn't fully forthcoming with, I think, things. God, I'm tired.
Thanks for the ride.
Fuck's sake. I have this theory that he's on his own. Okay, the Romar, that the people that he said are still alive. This might get proven wrong straight away, but the theory is that the people he said are still alive are actually dead, and he just says that to comfort himself, or he's just lost his mind and he thinks they are still. So that throw it out there. Can't wait to get proven wrong in seconds.
Is it?
Look inside.
Oh, cool! It's like one of those things. I remember those things as a kid.
The Empire's growing stronger, and we're still doing nothing about
Thank you,
it.
Echo!
Where are you going?
Frickin' A.
Patrols. I'll be back.
Aw, nothing better happened to you, Echo.
This here contains a fragment of my people's history, our culture, art,
Ah,
music.
oh, lovely. That's
A
nice.
separatist archive.
Not separatist. Serenian.
Serenian,
It
okay.
exists before the war, you know.
Oh,
Never thought of it like that.
oh, I feel awful as well. Shit.
Now, if I can only get this thing working.
Oh, baby. Oh, yes. Leave that to us.
Forget it, Wrecker. That tank's not going anywhere.
Oh, we're gonna need... Okay, cool. That's been decided.
Grab the battery pack.
Air supports on approach.
Send them in.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All for 2 renegade clones? Smoke bomb. Smoke bomb.
Smoke bomb! We're in business!
Oh, frickin' A. Well done, Wrecker.
Boom! I'll make a pretty good tank.
Yeah, she fucking did. In the first episode, I thought your name was actually going to be Tank. Look at them run. Look at them scatter. Stunned and exploded.
You sure you know what you're doing?
There.
Of course you know.
Your data has
There we go. There we go. Ye of little faith.
You actually...
Oh, he probably hasn't got... he probably hasn't got much to go on in terms of happiness, I guess.
Where's Omega?
She was just here.
She's in the war chest.
Now.
Frickin' A. It's a shame they don't shoot clones. Because someone said in the comments last time is that they don't shoot clones because, you know, they're clones. They're their brothers and sisters. Well, I think at this point it's their brothers. So they're like, oh, I'm not going to do it. But it's a shame because they could have easily just killed them and been like, alright, cool, we're not being followed anymore. But it's quite sweet, I guess. Where is she?
Omega!
Maybe don't show her name to... I think they were coming this way anyway, so I can't blame them too much. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Can we catch a break this episode? These episodes.
Echo! Look! I packed it full of the shit.
Did you not hear the blasters?
Hear the blaster fire?
Right?
Troopers out there.
The gunship's inbound.
Oh, Jesus. Do they really need a gun? Do they really need that as well? Alright, Tech, what are you going to do, buddy? Well done. But now they know you're out in the forest. That might help distract them, actually. Why are you still following us? I've got a tank!
Transmitting.
Oh, we are pinned.
Coordinates received. We're heading your way.
Oh, shit, nice. Oh. Yeah. I want you to report as well. Frickin' A. Get stunned, bitch. Oh, he's relentless. Look at him. Even with a fucked up leg. Romar, you better come along and help our boys. And gal.
Almost there.
Oh no. Oh no. We're getting none of this loot.
Whole range is gonna go. Omega, forget about the war chest.
It's not worth your life.
Important.
I heard what you said to Hunter on the Marauder. You don't have a normal life because of me.
Kid's always listening. Always listening! So we're just going to hang on the side until the pickup. Goodbye, treasure. It was nice not knowing you.
Ace, thought you might need some help. And I was right.
You're a good man.
Omega, Echo! Hold on!
We're all being very loud in this stealth mission / hiding situation.
I'll grab.
Nice! Get fucked! Get fucked! Get fucked! Romar. Woo! Reverse it. Nice! This is so much easier. Why did we do this from the start? And one more just for luck. Can't believe we're leaving no treasure. Well, there we go. Guess we left with something. I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
What about you?
I'm a survivor. Remember?
Fucking A, Romar. Fucking A.
I know you all gave up everything because of me.
It's not giving up
We
everything.
did. We might be fighting for the Empire right now.
It's you know, you can't be thinking that they gave up everything because of her, like of you. It was their choice. They wanted to do it, and it's just so happened the Empire didn't align with their ways anyway. So come on.
Worse. We made the right choice, Omega.
Yes, you did.
I'd do it all again.
Fucking A.
You stated the would-be thieves you encountered were the rogue clones from Experimental Unit 99.
Right?
Yet that is impossible. Their squad perished during the fall of Devious.
Oh, fella. You're about to find out they didn't.
Incorrect, sir.
One void of any mention of Clone Force 99.
But you're still going to chase them to the ends of the earth, though.
I will not falsify an official.
Oh, Wilco. About business.
I will.
He's about death now. He's all about death. Wilco. I guess you're honourable? Even in death? This guy's a bitch. Dave? Dave! And that guy's my reaction to The Bad Batch, Season 2, Episode 2. It looks like this is that it was a two-part. I doubt it's going to go on to a third now. As in, like, it'll probably be a different story, but with, like, the effects of, you know, them knowing that they're still alive now. But it's not a continuation of the story of trying to get the treasure off of Dooku's palace, off his planet. What I will say is, before going any further, if you still hear anyone, your man at the end there, the guy that we don't like, his name. Could someone write it down for me, please? Let me know if you can, because I, for the life of me, cannot remember his name. And I refused to learn his name in the first season. Not because, like, purposely, but in my head I was always just, oh, he'll die soon. And he never did. So, that's where I'm at. So, yeah, if you can let me know what that shithead's name is, that'd be great. Yeah, but I'll go through my notes because, you know, there's not too much to talk about when it comes to these sort of episodes, but it is just sort of kind of, it's sort of, we're back into the swing of things, and it's just, yeah, we're just continuing on from where we left off, and it's just trying to get you understanding where the clones, where our clone force is at, you know, where everyone is sort of like at their point, but as a group. Oh, sorry, my partner messaged me there. So yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. So rather than talk too much about it, I'll talk as I go. The crash was resolved fairly quickly. I think those thrusters are pretty goddamn cool. Like, again, they're efficient. Although, they're efficient in the sense they said we don't know where we're landing and stuff like that. Still, they're still able to, you know, to track them down, you know, eventually. But it still gets them safely to the ground. It's smart. It's genius craftsmanship. Of course, the crash is a little bit manic, and in doing so, Tech fractures his femur, and it's redonkulous. But but yeah, I'm glad that there is kind of stakes in that. They could all just could have been like, oh, okay, we survived. Let's get to it. But there was repercussions for what happened. They're not dead, but one of them now has a fractured femur. Romar coming along as well, eventually, and just introducing himself, and then being like, right, who are you? And it was like sort of like a standoff. Again, I was a little bit, I was uncertain about Romar. I really was, and I did think that because we didn't see anyone the way he was talking, I thought like he actually might be alone. Now there is a chance I missed that, and he is alone, and the other survivors are dead, and it's just him. But from my thing is that he gathered from was that he suggested that there were other survivors, but we didn't see any. So yeah, but he did have us be a little bit cautious there at the start when he was not really forthcoming with a lot of stuff. But yeah, I really enjoyed again the simple things of them knowing that the comms channels are being monitored, and then just gave a coded message to know radio silence. We're not allowed to. Like they've done loads of planning previously, and they've done loads of missions where they've had to come up with these sort of code things. So code things, like these coded messages. So it makes sense that they have them. I just think it's real subtle, just a little thing that I think, oh, cool, nice. That it just makes them that just extra cool, you know. I wrote down Omega loot hungry because again, when they were like, we need to go back for a little war chest, they were like negative. No, we need to go take cover. Like, you know, that's why she there was like there was no way she was ever going to leave behind. Granted, I didn't know what the reasoning is behind for her eagerness, and it was because she thought, if I get the war chest, then, you know, it'll make up for things, you know, that for me and the others having to be on the run because of me, etc., etc. And sorry, there was a bit of fluff there. I wasn't just talking, doing that. Yeah, so yeah, there was a reasoning behind it, I guess. But yeah, from that point on, you knew that she was never just really going to leave it behind, you know. Because even when it was like, when they were walking away from it, she was like, oh, but they're like, oh, leave it. And then once they walked away further, they were like, oh, leave it. And then even when they were back at the Romar's place, it was still getting brought up, and it was like, no, leave it. Watch the guy. So always knew she was going, but again, didn't know the heartfelt reason behind it. Yeah, I wrote down survivors of Dooku. The fact is that, again, with Romar basically talking to Echo and going like, listen, you know, we're not working for the Empire. People did survive Dooku. We are the survivors. Like, and not just that, is like, he didn't just take from other planets, he took from our own. Like, that sort of harsh reality behind it all, you know, that in the wake of Dooku's absolute tyranny, that even though this tyrannical thing is still going on, in a way that there's still the people on the ground who were affected by this, and that being his home planet and his people. It's fucked up. But even something as simple as even like when they're talking as the Serenian archive again, it was like, yeah, this is one of these things. Like, no, this is ours. They've just taken this and implemented it into the Empire, so it looks like it's theirs, but it's actually ours. Because a lot of the time, people tend to say like, oh, the empires did this, the Roman Empire did this, the British Empire did this, blah blah. But a lot of the time, it was just taken innovative things from other societies and then implemented it elsewhere. So it looks like it's theirs, you know. So that's it. So that's something I like that they touched on a wee bit there. That moment for Echo to sort of like, everything's not as black and white as it seems. And I didn't think Echo was. Echo's a very logical person anyway. But that was sort of a moment like going, right, I didn't actually think about that, you know. It was quite a good moment. I put down Echo is on one ? And the reason why is because again, I thought he was going to go after the loot, because he was like, oh, we need to get stuff to be, could be doing more. So I thought he was going to do more, in the sense that he was going to head back to the what do you call it? Slapping my knee there. He was going to head back to the war chest and find Omega there, or Omega was going to head to the war chest, and whilst he was on his patrol, that's when she was going to find him there. But no, it was wasn't. He was just, you know, he's voicing his concerns, but he's still all about business. He's still about making sure this perimeter's secure and everyone's safe. Briefly, because again, the main other thing to do with Hunter and Wrecker was that they were just out getting chased and they had to try and sort of get back to the Marauder. There wasn't too much other than the fact they were like, let's run, let's keep running. Right, okay, we've now built a tank out of like this, well, out of Wrecker pretty much, but out of the tank we've taken the gun and now Wrecker is a tank. And it's like, there we go, bam, 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 bam. And it's just them blasting away, blasting fools, stunning fools, making their way to the Marauder. So there wasn't too much to do with them in that sense, but it's still, that was sick. Wrecker as a tank was top notch. Like I said, as I think of the first episode, I was like, I bet they're all gonna have names like blah blah. In the first episode, I was like, he's gonna be called Tank or something. So, but he wasn't. So it was Wrecker. Well, my mother is cooking something and it's got there's spices in the air. I like it. Yes. So, what the hell did I? Oh yeah, so that was it. Yeah, sorry. That's it. Then also once they realized Omega's ran away, that little moment between Omega and Romar, where it was like not everything it has to be treasure. It could just be a toy. You were a kid, you can't have these things. Maybe a little bit too old for maybe a toy to be like whoosh, but to be able to look at that thing and be like still be like sort of mesmerized by the majesty of glass. It's still a thing. But then them to go to the treasure and Echo be forced into their wear, and she's trying to take all the loot. And that brief moment to be like, listen, she heard it. She's like, I heard everything. This and that. It's because of me. And Echo didn't have time to explain it. Be like, but listen to the sincerity of my voice. Please, we need to leave. We need to get out of this. We need to leave this behind. Of course, she had to shoot because it was about to plummet anyway. But I'm glad that she did just have that moment. Rather than be like, grab a couple before jumping, she was just like, right, everything has to be left. Bam, up, gone. So I'm proud of her. In that moment, I will say, Tech fucked him up. I literally wrote Tech fuck him up. Because even with a shattered femur, he's there taking out the gunner, then taking out a guy that's attacking him, stunning other peeps. He really messed them up, Airtech, Like for someone that is not known for in the group to be well into the blasting and well into his thing is technology. That's why it's called Tech. It's obvious, but you know what I mean. It's even though that's the thing, he really showed he that's the reason why he's in this this clone force. That he can still fuck him up, and he did, and I'm so proud of him. Romar obviously then come along and waking him up and helping him, trying to get the others out. In comes the speeders, like pew, 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 and then they just mess him up. They just mess him up again themselves. Using the speeder to pull them up in the end was wunderbar, magnifico, bellissimo, magnifique. I think that's it. Anyway. I've enough words. But yeah, so thought Romar did well to save. Obviously, then the Marauder comes along and just like actually, hold on. Again, I think it was Echo with the gun. What was it? Romar happens so quick now. Shooting down the shooting down the gunner ship, top notch. And then the Marauder coming in just at the end, going destroying them. Like, hey, hop on, yeah, we're safe, woo! Lovely stuff. But Romar again being like, listen, thank you. Here you go, kid. Here's your present. Remember me. I'm a survivor. And then walks off. Well done, Romar. Another brief interaction with an absolute goddamn hero. Still think I'm a little bit worried about the other survivors. Maybe just didn't trust them enough to show the other survivors. That brief moment again between Echo and Omega was lovely. Again, her trying to sort of say like, listen, it's my fault. I wanted to do better. Like a real sincere kid thing to do, where they want to do better because they feel guilty, and their guilt is what forces them to do stupid things. But yeah, so it's real sweet but it was silly. But Echo again reassuring her, listen, we did what we did because it's what we wanted to do. Yeah, sure, it may have we may have been in this scenario, but we would have ended up working with the Empire or worse. And that moment of saying, if we could do it all again, we would. Just that sort of thing is, this is how much you mean to us. So regardless of how things have ended up, we would do it all again for you. It's just reassurance of the love that they may not say I love you, which is fine. Families don't say I love you, but the warmth from each other is enough to know that I would do this. I would do anything for you. We're brothers and sister here, you know. So yeah, lovely stuff. And then I wrote down shithead back. So again, shithead's back. He's out here killing people. Obviously, he doesn't want Tarkin to know that he's failed. So he's out here murdering people that won't falsify reports. Good on Wilco for, I guess, standing up for his morals. But here we go. He's dead now. But here he is. Nameless man, please name him, please, so I can try to remember. But he's back, and he's now going to try and hunt them down. Maybe in silence, maybe wait until they interact again. But I feel like it's going to be like okay, let's falsify this report now, and then try and track them down subtly, you know. But we'll see, you know. Again, it was a good two-parter to come in. Has it blown my tits off? No. But was it good? Yeah, it's enjoyable. It's an enjoyable show. I do hope that one episode in the next couple might then be like, okay, yeah. Because I remember how season 1 went, bam, first episode, and you're like, wow. And then it was like, oh, yeah. And then again, went about midway-ish point, went, wow. And then it dipped off, and then towards the end again, you know what I mean? So this one started off at a level like, I was like, yeah, it was good. Yeah, it's good to be back. So I need something to spike, you know. But hopefully that's soon. But otherwise, I did enjoy these 2 episodes and this episode specifically. But I am going to leave it there. So thank you for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please like the video. Comment down below. What do you think of this episode? What do you think of Romar? Do you think, well, obviously if it pops up later on, don't ruin things. But do you think he's lying about this? Is he the only survivor? Or did I miss something and he is the only survivor? Because it felt like, you know, he did mention other people. So, yeah, do you think he... If I did fuck up, let me know. But also, if you didn't, do you think that he's hiding the fact they're all dead? Or did he not trust them enough to show them the other people? Etc, etc. What do you think of Nameless Bitch being back and shooting Wilco, who was all about business? What do you think of Wilco being all about business? What do you think of Omega finally behind the gold? Echo stepping up to be the step that... No, but actually, like, emotionally be there. Tech being an absolute G this episode, Wrecker being a tank, etc. Comment down below, let me know what you thought. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. Bunch of other videos down here to meet with me and other people. Now, by myself, I do Star Wars. I have done since Obi-Wan Kenobi. Other than this, most recently I did do the Skeleton Crew, and I will be doing Andor Season 2 when that comes out. And I do these weekly. I also do reactions to Doctor Who. I'm a big Doctor Who fan. I do them by myself. I did Shooty's first season and his two Christmas specials. And I'll be doing this Season 2 when that comes out. I also do reactions to Doctor Who with my little brother Charlie. We release those every 2 weeks on a Saturday, so they're up here. So I also do reactions to Marvel. I did Marvel stuff by myself. I have done since Moon Knight. Most recently, it was your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Coming up, I will be doing Daredevil's Born Again. I'm so looking forward to that. I'm so excited. So yeah. As for but I also did the films. I did the Infinity Saga, the films, phase 1 to 3. I did it with my mate Josh. He'd only seen a couple of those, so they're up here. They're a little bit. They were not when I first started out my channel. Those are the ones I was doing. So they're a little bit of... I was still learning the ways of the Force. And also what's best for the channel. And how to edit, how to record, how to shoot, the lighting, etc. So they're a little bit rough. But I still think they're good reactions. But yeah, those are up there. I also do reactions to other things like DC. I did DC Creature Commandos recently. And The Penguin. I'll be doing those shows when they come out. Most recent, shows I've done so far that also have new season coming up is The Rings of Power, House of the Dragon, Fallout, The Last of Us, things like that. So, like, guys, The Boys. So, if anything like that sounds like it takes your fancy, guys, please have a look around, like, subscribe, notification bell, all that jazz. But thank you again for watching, and I'll see you out there.